Nice. Hello everyone, it's ArtisanTony and I'm really excited. It's a beautiful day in Tennessee. It's about 65 degrees and I pray that the warmth of the sun will reach you northerners soon enough and relieve your agony of any snowstorms or ice storms or whatever. But I can't help but be excited about the weather and the fact that we are finally going to start the auction for the second Walnut Cricket. And it has been such a great pleasure to have been exposed to all of the people and to meet them who have signed and all the people who have donated. And this is not a proper thank you video. I'll do that after the whole project's over. But I did want to show briefly, just so that people who are bidding can see who has signed, and what the crickets look like to date. So here are our two beauties, and I'll just briefly show you these now. They are back in action. The barrels, the receivers, and everything has been reattached. Now we are going to send them to Steve McNeal. God bless Steve McNeal. If you don't know, he is the owner of Keystone Sporting Arms, and he is going to put a clear coat finish over the signatures to put a good finish on it, so these rifles will last. The finish will last, and the signatures will last for a long time. Okay, so I hope I've got this in frame. But these are all of the nice people who have signed the Walnut Crickets. I love every one of these people. They've been so gracious during this whole project. And everyone's been very patient with shipping, and even when we had shipping faux pas and all that. So it's been each year the project has its own little quirks. So anyway, let me get started here. FateofDestinee, we all know Destinee. She's a great lady, great young lady, very talented, and I really appreciate her. I met her at Eric's shoot, and a delight to meet. And her father is also very talented, and Barrett and her and her father and they kind of jammed. I was going to say we, but I didn't. I watched them. They jammed a little bit down there. We brought the culture. They brought the culture to the shoot. It was pretty cool. And of course, Big John and Hickok. What can you say? Two great men, two larger than life men. Very successful at what they're doing on YouTube, and I'm sure at what else they're doing in life. And I appreciate them very much. And Kirsty and Brandon, the two nicest people you'll ever meet, and the nicest couple, just the most gracious southern, down home people that you will meet. And I can say that because I'm a southerner, and I really appreciate them signing it. Of course, Teen Outdoors 9, love the guy, has become a good friend over the past few years. He helped me with the project, and praying for him right now that he'll recover from being sick. And anyway, someday I'm going to do a tribute to that guy. But anyway, he's can't say enough about Teen Outdoors 9. And speaking about not being able to say enough, CampfireTalk, man, I know he's not, he's more, I guess, more known in the bushcraft and sort of backpack community, that it seems to, that's just an impression. But boy, I tell you what, he is the nicest guy. I know I'm saying that about all these people, but it's true. James has helped me out so much with he coordinates the signing of Nut and Fancy and Crockett, and if it weren't for Campfire Talk and 10 Outdoors 9, it just wouldn't be that successful. I appreciate him very much. 22 Plankster, another larger than life guy, because he stands 1.5 feet taller than me. Very talented, great shooter, and again, just the nicest person you'll ever meet. And of course, Eric has done a lot, just like these other people. Eric has done a lot for the gun community. He put so much effort into his videos, and the shoot that the range day that he put on last year was just amazing, and I'll never forget that. And I appreciate Eric for including me in that. I'm a smaller channel, and I just appreciated the invite. That was really special. And then Barry the man, God bless you, Barry. And then Tim from Military Arms Channel. Tim, talented, very talented. I read his blog, The Bang Switch. Very, very informative, and I consider he and his crew to be some of the better journalists in the gun community. Thank you for that, Tim. Such, man, Such has his own style. I really appreciate his style and what he's done. He's probably the most successful prepper, and he has been able to combine the prepping and gun community together on his channel, and I think he's been the most successful at that. And what can you say? I mean, he's just a great guy. Talking about great guys now, this Irishman right here, OilTheGun, he's my favorite Irishman. Of course, my family came over from Ireland, I think around 1790, and settled in the Appalachian Mountains, and I'm pretty sure we helped invent bluegrass, but that's another story. But love this guy. Another guy I love, man, Jeff, Cutlery Lover. Jeff is one of those guys who doesn't mind sharing his success. He's just another great guy. I mean, and very successful at what he does, and just the nicest guy. I mean, he most recently helped me get hooked up with through night flashlights, and that was I thought that was he's not trying to protect his sources, he's sharing them, and I think that was nice of you, Jeff, and I really appreciate that. And of course, the man, nutnfancy, the guy who might have made the gun community famous in the first place. Thank you so much, nutnfancy, for helping us out. I really appreciate it. Same with gun websites. A very knowledgeable person. I've met him in person, as a lot of these people, and he just impresses you right away with the knowledge that he holds, and someone who's been involved with the gun community for a lot longer than YouTube's been around. So very knowledgeable, and I appreciate him very much. Hoss, the man. Hoss, the man. Another larger than life guy. It's funny because I met Hoss. He and G-Webs came through town on their trip across America, and that was so much fun. I took them to the range, and we shot and had so much fun. And it's just Hoss is just, oh, thank you for your service too, Hoss. You're an inspiration to me, and I'm sure a lot of other people. And of course, the legend, James Yeager. He's the man, the legend. There's no myths there. They're all of them are true. And talking another larger than life guy, James Yeager. You're almost speechless when you try to describe him. But he's actually a nice guy in person, and I know I'm not supposed to say that, but he is. And I appreciate you, James, for signing and inviting me to your Christmas party. that was very, very nice of you. Your family's gracious, and your whole crew very, very knowledgeable and just exceptional. And Zeke and Lefthand, good Lord, these guys of TalkingLead. I remember when I first met them at one of the gun rallies, one of the first gun rallies we had last year or whatever it was, the year before. They were the coolest guys. I mean, they're just very stylish. You know, I knew when I first met them that they were going to be successful with whatever they did. And sure enough, they've had some of the biggest names on their shows and their podcasts. I was really happy when they invited me to come and be on one of their podcasts. I brought them 10% lowers instead of 80% lowers. I brought them 10%. They were my failed 3D prints where I tried to print some lowers on my cheap 3D printer and it didn't work out. But that was funny. We had a lot of fun that day. Of course, another legend, Jeff TalkingLead. Good friend. I consider him a good friend. He's been probably the most faithful person on Monday Night Live. He always seems to be there when I need him, and just very knowledgeable. And his videos, I love his videos because they're, you know, and I'm not saying anything about the gun community videos, but he has, you know, very unique videos, and I appreciate that. And I love the science, you know, the knowledge, the sort of mystical aspects sometimes of his videos. He's probably thinking, what are you talking about? I don't know, I'm rambling. GaryMandievan, another one of those southern gentlemen that you just like when you first meet him, and just really like you, Gary, and I appreciate you guys. Patriot36, I haven't actually met Patriot36. I don't know much about him, but he comes highly recommended. So we sent the crickets to him to get signed, and I need to learn more about his channel, and I apologize for not knowing more at this time. But he's on there. KrystaBlade, Lady Blade. Very nice to meet her in person. I met her at James Yeager's Christmas party. I didn't know she was going to be there. And I was like, hey, there's KrystaBlade. Gotta sign it, girl. And she was nice enough to sign it, and I appreciate it. And thanks a lot, Krysta. Crockett20, I don't know how you got down here. I meant to put you up by nutnfancy. But Crockett, another quality guy. Just nice. I know I keep repeating this over and over, but these guys are just great. That's why they're on here. You know, the quality of the people have signed are just, it's just, I could ramble all day about them, about how good of people they are, and very knowledgeable outdoors, about the outdoors, and great channel, great videos. And of course, DemolitionRanch jumped onto the scene. Well, I mean, they've probably been around for a while, but really coming on strong. I love their videos if you haven't seen them. And Matt's just a really nice guy and really cool. He started this new channel, the Vet Ranch, which is really cool. You know, if you like animals like I do, and you know, he's got a really neat channel going there. And I appreciate you signing, Matt. As a matter of fact, Matt gave us a little influx of donations when it seemed like the project was kind of fizzling out. He made a video, and a couple of people have, like Jeff TalkingLead made a video also, and we got the influx of the donations going again, and that was really nice of you, and I appreciate that. Steve McNeal, oh man, talk about a guy. This guy is of course, obviously the owner. I'm trying to make sure everybody's still in frame here. Steve, owner, founder and owner of Keystone Sporting Arms, has always worked with me, not always, for the past 2 years, worked with me on the project, and just super guy, very benevolent. I mean, he's successful, and he does things for people behind the scenes, and nobody ever knows it, and you know, he just, like last year, he surprised us. He matched our, we raised $1,000 last year with the P64 giveaway and auctioning the pink cricket, and he matched that money. We gave $2,000 to marineparents.com, and he just came through and for us, and it was really great. And then Matthew, his son, very knowledgeable. This young man right here is going to go far. Very knowledgeable with firearms, very good shooter. I mean, he is he's going to go far with whatever he decides to do in life, and just a very quality young man. You know, I don't know who this guy is. We'll just mark him off. But anyway, I know I probably rambled a bit there. Okay, I was trying not to make this video too long, but I just wanted to give everybody a good look, if I can stay out of the shadow. These will be going, if I haven't mentioned this, sorry if I have, if I'm repeating it, they will be going to Steve McNeal, and he will be putting a clear coat on them, and they are going to look fabulous. And of course, we've already given away the first one. If you haven't seen that video, it was we did that on Monday Night Live. So far, we've raised $1,000, and just really looking forward to auctioning these off and getting the money to marineparents.com. So again, I appreciate everybody for donating and for signing, and go to ArtisanTony.com and start bidding. Thanks, guys. Nice.